Viewer discretion.
If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Hey everybody, it's dafobra. I'm in, I think it's Belleville, New Jersey, and I'm about to ride the Suzuki GSXS-1000. Never been a fan of naked bikes, but this one's kind of nice. See, I like. Weird. It's nice that you have bars that mirrors that kind of move with you. So we're here at the Suzuki demo ride at Motorcycle Mall in New Jersey. Doesn't sound too bad. It's got a gear indicator, it's got a temperature gauge, looks like traction control, ABS, Renthal bars. We'll see how this goes, huh? I got Windy Dave up there. In front of him is Mark. Windy's on a V-Strom 650 LT or Adventure or something like that. And then Mark's on a Bandit, I think. I don't know what this guy's going to have me do. He's going to have me go around everybody. Clutch action is pretty smooth on this thing. Lets out earlier than my CBR. Immediately I can tell you I feel a lot more upright. Pretty torquey. I don't know if this thing has power modes or anything like that, but they gave us the spiel not to do anything stupid, not to, oh, I gotta adjust these mirrors, they're terrible. Not to ride any wheelies or stoppies, the standard stuff they tell you. I gotta adjust this mirror, this thing is terrible. I don't know if there was a freaking midget on this thing before me or what. I can't even get these mirrors to where I want them to be. This is bad. But it is very comfortable. I gotta tell you, sitting upright like this, I didn't think it would be comfortable, but it is. Good, maybe I can adjust these freaking mirrors. For God's sakes, can you give me a mirror that works here? That's better, a little bit. I'll tell you, I don't know how much this thing weighs, but it feels fairly light. It feels like it might even be lighter than my CBR 600RR, but I don't know how that could be. It might just be because it's pretty balanced. So yeah, the traction control is on. I like the gear indicator. I like the, I actually like the seating position. I've sat on some ADV bikes and I didn't like them, but yeah, she feels pretty good. She feels fairly nimble. Nice exhaust note. Nothing too crazy. I tell you, it's got a nice exhaust throat, even though it's a stock pipe. Suspension is pretty compliant. I mean, I just hit that that pothole, and it really didn't shake me bad at all. I mean, this thing has to have power. It is a 1000, and I wonder if it's a detuned Gixxer 1000 motor, or if it's if it's actually been designed for more low-end torque and stuff. Yeah, she's got some power. She's definitely got some power. I'll let them go for a little bit, build up some steam here. Well, I mean, she is a leader bike. Oh yeah, 8,000 RPM, something kicked in there and it felt a lot stronger. which is kind of unexpected because you would think that something like this would want to get more of a, you know, its power band around 6 or so, you know what I mean? I would venture to say my CBR 600 is smoother than this. I'm feeling a lot of vibration coming through the handlebars at what, about 6,000 RPM, which I kind of wouldn't expect. Not from a liter bike, not from 1,000 cc's. But I probably put some better grips on here. Only in fourth. I was only in third gear. Oh, to be fair, I was only in third gear. Fourth gear is much better. Much less vibration. The throttle is a little notchy, that on-offness that I don't really love. I don't know if this is drive-by-wire or throttle-by-wire or throttle-by-cable, but it's a little choppy. Definitely gets out of its own way nicely, though, I'll tell you that. The shifter's pretty smooth. The transmission feels really slick. It's not notchy at all. Like I said, the throttle is a little touchy. It's either on or off, and the clutch also, like I said, is a little. The friction zone is way the hell out. You barely get any release, and she's in the friction zone already. But as far as easy to ride, yeah, easy to get used to. I mean, I've been on this thing less than 5 minutes, and it feels good. It feels really good. The wind really didn't bother me as much as I thought. I mean, I don't know how fast I was going. I couldn't have gone faster than 60 or 70, but I didn't feel like the wind was really beating me up too badly, and that would be a reservation for me on a naked bike. She is a little bit buzzy at the handlebars. Not so much on the pegs. The pegs are not buzzy, but the handlebars definitely have a vibration to them. And I don't know if that can be minimized by, you know, rubber or something like that. I don't know. These are, it says Renthal. That's a pretty good brand of bar. I don't know if it's metal to metal or if it's like, let's see how it sounds underneath here. Hope that's not against regulation. They didn't say no revving. They just said no wheelies or stoppies. Let's see how she handles on a turn. Pretty good, even though there's a little irregularity in the road there, a little dip in the road. She's still pretty good. Yeah, she definitely hits her stride at about 7 or 8,000. And when I hit that, it was kind of like my CBR when it hit when it hits about 8 grand. You feel something kick in. I wonder if it's valve timing or something like that they have programmed into this. But it felt a heck of a lot stronger right when it hit that. I'll tell you though, for a big girl, she's pretty nimble. She's pretty flickable. The traction modes, I guess, or some type of mode switch is right here on the left control, which is well within reach. I think it would be very comfortable to kind of negotiate it. Everything feels the way it should feel. I mean, there's nothing out of the ordinary for a motorcycle, which is good. You know, when you have new features like traction control or power modes or something, you kind of don't want to have to be looking for them, which is nice. So. I mean, you know what would be would be a nice commuter would be the 750 version of this, because they do have a 750. Probably's got plenty of torque in it. Obviously, it's a 750. It'd be a great, like, you know, urban bike or something. Like an urban assault. What is that? We call it the urban assault vehicles or something like that. That would look kind of cool because it has a mean look to it, and it looks like to me, it looks like a bigger version of an FC8. It really does. The display during the day, you can see it. It's not as easy a quick glance. I think that if it had a windscreen on it, it would be nicer. I think it could be more visible, but I don't really think that's a deal breaker to me. It doesn't look like it's backlit at all. It's like, you know, it's just an LCD. I wonder if I hit Wendy's bike, if they get mad at me. Yeah, see, the clutch, you do get used to it. I think I'm already used to it. So I think that's a non-issue. I do automatically bring my body forward because of my CBR, and then bring it right back. For riding around here, it's great. I mean, this is, you're high up, you can see everybody, it's very comfortable. The leg positioning is a little bit in front of you, which I'd like. It's not behind you, it's not in front of you, and it's not, I think it's kind of, I'll have to look at it exactly where it is. Maybe a tiny bit behind you, but not a very aggressive seating position. I think we're almost there again. I think overall I do like the bike. I do like the bike. There are a couple of little things that I'd like to see changed. One, something with the mirrors, and I have to look into, maybe I wasn't adjusting them right. Maybe they're too tight. I like the way it feels. It's easy to get used to. The vibrations in the handlebars. You know, I'd like to see something happen with that. The instrumentation is just a little bit too tough to read. And like I said, if this was a fairing bike or had some kind of windscreen on it, I think you'd have enough backlighting coming from it to see, you know, your whatever gear you're in, things like that. What's weird is like traction control and those type of lights, they're like warning lights out of a car, bright. They light up no issues. So, but I'm gonna find out how much this one goes for. I think this is a great alternative to the Z1000 or something like that. You know, the Z1000, the FC8 or FC1 or whatever they have. Uh-oh. Wasn't me. And there we have it. 2016, I think. 2016 Suzuki GSX-1000. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Ugh. Put down the kickstand, and I'll see you.